I have tried twice in the past to get into Fire Emblem, and even then it was really more like 1.5. I got Sacred Stones as part of the 3DS Ambassador program, and I never got that far into the game. Then I got Fire Emblem Awakening because everyone was saying it was the best, most accessible game yet, but I only got halfway through it and nothing was grabbing me in particular. As time went on, I watched the divide in the fandom grow between those that played older titles and loved them for their hard-as-nails difficulty and dark stories, while hating on new ones for weeb pandering, shallow characters, and bad stories, and those that jumped on board with Awakening, fell in love with the dating aspects, preferred playing the games on easier difficulties, and either disliked, hated, or even outright refused to play older games for what they saw as dated mechanics and unfair difficulty. Being an SMT fan, I'd be lying if I said I didn't find myself sympathizing with older FE fans. It's basically the exact same divide that exists between SMT and Persona. Claims of elitism towards old fans and casual scum towards new ones, complaints towards the developer of favoritism, the doubling down on the controversial aspects of the games, a Warrior spin-off that left many disappointed, a fucking spin-off that's barely recognizable as being representative of the two series it's supposed to be crossing over, and the worry that the future of the series will be one aimed towards the lowest common denominator and abandoning what made the series unique in the first place. However, unlike Atlas, Intelligent Systems released a game that inspired more confidence in the future of the franchise in the hearts of longtime fans. Of course, it was a remake of the second game in the series that existed long before the more controversial elements were introduced, but the fact that Intelligent Systems didn't insert those elements into the game inspired hope. Then, with the first console title in over a decade releasing, I saw fans on both sides of the divide excited. But, me being a sympathetic and loyal ally, I'm still pretty wary. The school setting is perfect for tropey anime hijinks, and the character designs look pretty lame and generic to me. And look, there's even the resident titty character of the game. I can see through your lies, Nintendo, and you don't have me fooled for a second. This game is gonna be just another wish-fulfilling, shallow, lighthearted, tropey, perverted, creepy, and degenerate excuse of a game.
You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved!
Yep. Don't believe it for a second.
Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face.
Wait, so I literally dream about little girls in fairly revealing outfits. What's the word Japan uses to describe someone with a fascination for little girls? A pedophile? Yeah, that's it. That's how Funimation translated it anyway. Okay, so I can make my avatar either female or an abuser. Okay, guys. How are we going to introduce the three most important characters in the game? A CG intro that really highlights them as being integral to the game's plot?
Please forgive our intrusion.
Nah, let's just have the camera fade in on them standing there in their idol poses with a really ugly and obviously flat image of the location they're supposedly in the background.
I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
Yes, because that's totally the logical conclusion to be made after someone who just stopped time said, "How did I do that?"
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are. I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around?
Mommy?
This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you think you can rise to the challenge?
Yes! Yes! Children participating in blood sports! This is truly the greatest game on the Nintendo Switch video game platform! Spill the devil's nectar onto the earth so Lucifer himself may become drunk on the horrors of the battlefield! Let the world know the wrath of the divine Saros!
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice.
Oh. why exactly do I, a person raised on third-person camera angles, feel sick when I'm using the more traditional third-person camera angle? Why is this game clicking for me? What is so different from the last two games I played that's actually making me want to keep playing this one? Is it the hub area? I think it's the hub area. That or...
I hate you.
Mommy? Tutorials! So many tutorials!
Have you not been told what's expected from lectures here? Well, I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors.
Why is my student teaching me how to be a teacher? Okay, what's up with this? How do you control the little pixel byleth at the bottom of the loading screens? The control stick doesn't do anything, and the only button that does anything is the jump button. Wait.
This is Catherine. She will be leading the knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
Mommy.
This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
The red flag's here!
You'll do great things for the Republic.
You can't warn anyone from making a tragic mistake without a red flag!
Have you ever considered being a Jedi?
Big red flag!
Okay, so is Sothis supposed to be like a ghost that can follow you around, or is she supposed to be this voice inside your head? Because the only time I've seen it where she's the former are these little exploring segments. Is she my stand? Persona? She is voiced by Morgana, after all.
Interest. Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds. Hence my mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
Ah, today's meal was delicious. Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something. Absolutely! I knew you'd see things my way.
I'm a good professor.
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes? That woman! She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn.
Was there something you needed? Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
Oh shit, Amanda's one of those horse girls. Everybody knows a horse girl. You knew a horse girl, didn't you?
Yeah, she got decapitated.
Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it?
Yeah. Fuck those guys, huh? Okay, so I can't speak for longtime fans who have been displeased with the direction the series has taken as of late, but I'm honestly really enjoying Three Houses. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just working for me in a way Awakening and Sacred Stones didn't. The characters are very well developed and aren't one note. The models are beautifully made. Combat is a lot of fun. Building units is super streamlined. The voice acting is great. This game's dating gimmick doesn't feel anywhere near as creepy as feeling all up on people's faces. And the story is really interesting thus far. I actually much prefer being on the teacher side of this relationship as opposed to being on the student side like in Persona, because everything feeds back into battles almost immediately as opposed to playing the long game. There are some downsides though. The environments are bland, empty, and look like an HD remaster of a Wii game. The third-person camera, while not the intended way to play, somehow makes me motion sick. The scenes where the background is a flat 2D image is the ugliest looking thing I've seen in a long time, and the game is incredibly overwhelming with its tutorials. But it is a good game. It is a pretty good game. Anyway, this has been Jack's Back on Macca. I am Macca. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and tell me in the comments why I'm a hypocrite for making a mommy joke while also hating games that put heavy emphasis on waifu baiting. If you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell. Check out some of my other videos. Fucking fuck shit cock penis! I'll see you guys next time for whatever I come up with next. Okay, bye!